currently October 31st, aka Halloween, and it's 10:45 p.m. I just got home from a very busy day, but I promised I would drop a video tonight. So here I am. And tonight I kind of want to talk about love, because it's been a big thing for me in my life. Or the lack of it, I should say. So, in my whole life so far, I've only ever had one girlfriend. And it was sophomore year. It was actually October 2023, so exactly 2 years ago. And I don't even know if you could count it as a real relationship because it wasn't in person. We had met online and talked for a few months, and when we had gotten together, we hadn't even met each other yet. And I wouldn't meet her until January 1st, 2024. And by that point, we'd already been together for about 2.5 months. And I didn't really get to talk to her because I saw her in person, but she was with her sister, and I couldn't talk to her while she was with her sister. And then I never saw her. It took over a year for me to see her again in person. And by that time, we'd already been long broken up. So I never got to experience any type of physical relationship with her. It was just texting. And we didn't even really call, like, ever. It was literally just texting. And when I think about it, I realize how pathetic that sounds. But back then, I was so desperate for anything. I was willing to do whatever to have a girl. And that 4-month period that we were together was what I would still consider to be the best time period of my life so far. And you can say whatever you want about it being online. I probably agree with you now. But in that moment, I was just so much happier than I'd ever been before, and than I am right now. I haven't been able to replicate that feeling ever since. Haven't gotten another girl. I've had a few people that I'm pretty sure had crushes on me, but I'm pretty sure 2 of them were freshmen, and one of them was a gay guy, so those weren't gonna work out. And for a really long time, probably from after we broke up in February 2024 all the way until probably like August 2025. So almost exactly 3 months ago, because it was the beginning of August, was when I was really just craving love so much. And I just wanted to chase that feeling again. Because I had so much I was so much happier. And after August, something inside of me just changed. I had woken up that day and I had realized that I was no longer attached to my ex. And my feelings of wanting love so bad were significantly reduced. But obviously, you still think about it a lot, you know. Seeing a lot of couples my age or even younger, it really discourages me, you know. Um, I think it was a big part of my self esteem that I was never able to have anyone, in person at least. Um, and nowadays, I've kind of just been trying to focus on my own stuff, more like just trying to have fun at school, or now that I have a job, just go to work and make some extra money, or just hang out with the rest of my friends. But in the back of my mind, it always is there. That feeling of wanting love and knowing that I most likely won't have it, at least for a very long time. And I've seen a lot of stuff happen with my friends over the years in their love lives. And every time they tell me about it, it just reminds me of it. And how I'm nothing like them in that sense. I'm 17 and a half, almost. And I've still never had my first kiss. I've never been kissed on the cheek, other than probably my mom. The only time I held someone's hand was mostly as a joke. And it was probably like 5 months ago. Um, and not having those sort of feelings really sent me into a pretty dark period of my life a long time ago. Even before I had my first girlfriend, like when I was still in middle school and freshman year of high school, I was in a really bad place. And I attributed most of that to the fact that I never had a girlfriend. Because I always thought that having one was the key to solving my depression issues. And I still think it is. Maybe not the solution to everything, but I think it does help out quite a lot. It gives you something to look forward to in your life. Someone that's always there for you. Your number one priority. And you're their number one priority. And that feeling is just, it's really like no other. Which brings me to my next point. Right now, I'm nobody's priority. And more I think about it, the more sad that I get. I have a good amount of friends, but I'm not like their number one best friend for any of them. I could name all the people that they're closer to, or that they talk to more often, or that they care about more than me. And that's not me like trying to say that I should be these people's priority, because I don't have to be. But I find it really unfortunate that none of these people make me their priority, because then I end up with nobody that cares about me the most. Like if, like a relationship, you know? But it doesn't have to be a relationship, obviously. I know my best friend my whole life, since third grade. He was my best friend. And up until freshman year, we were each other's priority. We would talk all the time, we would do everything together, we would play the game together. And then freshman year, he got a girlfriend. And well, I guess it was the summer after freshman year, technically. Summer before sophomore year. But ever since then, she's been his priority. And I don't want to say it felt like a betrayal, because obviously we were still best friends. But he was the one person that I was there for. And then I lost that. And when I was in a relationship, I never really felt like I was her number one priority. Especially because we never called when I would ask her to call, or she would never hang out with me if I tried to offer, which is why I really never met her officially until May of this year. And even then, that was probably a 5-minute interaction. And now I don't talk to her anymore. Basically, the whole point of this is that I'm pretty tired of prioritizing a lot of people in my life and caring about them a lot more than they would care about me. And it kind of relates to the fact that I feel like I have a pretty big craving for a relationship type of love, and that sort of priority. And I feel like I'm too late in my life to meet people that would become that I would become their priority. Because now everyone already has their set group of friends and their best friends that they've known their whole lives and stuff. So I'm pretty much out of options in that case. And I'm not really sure what I can do about that. I've tried working towards getting a girlfriend. But every attempt that I make feels like it fails very quickly. And I lose even more of my confidence and self-esteem, and it makes everything feel a lot worse sometimes. So, I'm trying my hardest to just keep moving and tell myself that I don't need this to be happy. But at the same time, it just digs away at me, and I don't know what to do about it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry if this video is quiet. I don't know how the audio is going to turn out, but I heard that the last video was pretty quiet. But this one's inside my house this time, so it shouldn't be as much of a problem with any like wind or noise outside. But I hope that stuff's all good. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, y'all.